I'm a lifelong LEGO fan, but lately I've been really into building other brands. Not just because I have been priced out from buying original LEGO, but also because of the wide selection of cool builds. And there is only one company that can truly stand toe-to-toe with LEGO, the hero of alternative brick collectors, Mega Bloks, which was then eaten up by Mattel. Long story short, now we have the Mattel Brick Shop. Yay? Meet the Mattel Brick Shop Hot Wheels Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar. Wow, now that's quite a mouthful. It has 236 pieces and it comes with this little metal Hot Wheels car which seems to be a fun inclusion. But is there a hidden cost to this add-in? I'm super excited to build this set, so let's jump right in. The box features a see-through section that we don't see on LEGO sets. Certainly a neat way to showcase what makes your brand stand out. Let's get this open. Inside are 5 plastic bags which are numbered and this instruction manual. Here is the sticker sheet with quite a lot of stickers. They seem optional so I don't want to bother with any of them, but they do look like excellent stickers. I might try putting some on later just to test. If you are a person who loves to read about the set you are building, then you are in for a treat. They tell the history of the Cadillac Project GTP as well as a few words about the designers of the set. The actual instructions were crystal clear and the build was great fun. I was done building it in an hour and you can probably do it much faster. They give you a unique brick part separator which is a great addition to my growing collection. There were a lot of specialized parts used during the build. I don't know if they have LEGO equivalents or if they are completely new things. The bricks themselves have excellent clutch power, no loose connections here. The stud says Mattel, but oddly enough they mark their bricks differently than LEGO. Near the end of the build, they have you choose between the gray or gold rims. I chose the gray, but if I ever change my mind, I can always push out the covers using this T-piece. I saw this left over and at first I thought, did I miss a step? But no, it's just their pokey stick to remove the rim covers. The windshield piece is wrapped in paper to avoid getting scratches. Then you have to put in the doors. I was scared I was gonna break something because it seemed so fragile, but it was fine in the end. And by the way, I haven't used any stickers yet. All the details here are prints which are nice and sharp. I like how this set turned out. I had high expectations from the Mattel Brick Shop's entry into the Speed Champion scale and they knocked it out of the park. This is a 1:32 scale car which is basically minifigure scale. But it's important to note that this does not come with any sort of figures. As with other alternative brands, we can always bring our own minifigs and you can actually set a standard minifigure here. In this case, Emmett. But you won't be able to close the top. Even if I try to lay him down there, it's not gonna close. Hold on, let me see if he will fit without his hair. Okay, that's a little better. So, bald minifigs only. Got it. Let's remove him for now. A closer look at the front reveals the print quality that still looks excellent in macro view. The shaping of this intake is great and they achieved it with special pieces that may have limited reusability in other sets. I love that we can see the wheels through here and you can actually see them here in the back as well. Nice touch. Let's look at the wheels. I put on the gray or silver rim covers but they do give you the option of gold ones. These are racing slicks which is a nice touch. They spin independently and they actually roll quite well. I have a problem with other alt brands that have wheels that barely turn. No such problem here. Let's take a moment to appreciate the side view of this set. It has a nice aerodynamic shape throughout. The clear aero fin, as the manual calls it, is apparently designed specifically to align with this spoiler. The rear of this car is quite good as well. You can see all the gaps that the air flows through. And all the shapes here are just perfect. I particularly like the trans shred pieces here on the side. Okay, let's talk about the windshield. It came protected in some tissue paper like thing so it wasn't all scratched up. Any scratches you may see here is probably my fault. The doors were separate and you had to snap it in place which admittedly scared me because I felt that these little joints were gonna snap off but it ended up fine. Inside we see the red seat for the driver and this flat bottom steering wheel specifically designed for the Speed series of builds. Speed is one word away from LEGO Speed Champions and I support legally clever naming choices. And just for a quick comparison, here is the Fast and Furious Honda S2000. You can see our Hypercar is quite a bit longer, but it definitely sits lower which looks about right. And now here is another 1:32 scale car from Power Bloks. It's a lot bigger than our Mattel even though they are the same scale. I think that's more to do with the newer set also being a more modern vehicle and this one is indeed a historical classic. And before I show you the included Hot Wheels car, let's take a look at the metal nameplate under the chassis. It apparently doubles as a keychain. Sure. We are not a Hot Wheels review channel, but since this came in the set, we might as well take a look. I have to be honest, at first I didn't understand the value proposition here. Maybe because I don't have feelings for Hot Wheels since I am not a collector of these. So I don't understand the appeal of having a smaller version of what we just built. They look nice side by side, I guess. But then my toddler saw this and said, "Daddy blue car and baby blue car," so I guess I'm collecting these now. The toy giant Mattel has finally taken a serious swing at the brick building market. It's time for some real competition on not just price, but quality and experience as well. One of the gripes that I have read online about these sets is that they use too many special pieces to achieve the desired outcome, and I agree to a certain extent. There were moments in the build that I felt like I was building a model kit instead of a brick-built set. It seems this was by design. Certain steps in the manual just outright tell you that they made this special piece for this set. This is the brick-built versus specialized pieces debate, and I am curious to know where you stand. Let me know in the comment section if you prefer LEGO's imaginative and more creative use of regular bricks or Mattel's focus on the aesthetics of the final display, even if they have to make many special pieces. Personally, I like Mattel's approach. If a specialized piece can give you something that a brick-built assembly simply can't achieve on a smaller scale, then yes, a custom piece is great. I am curious if they can keep this pace up though. Half a dozen specialized pieces per set that they may not be able to reuse in the future? We will see. Now the big question on every collector's mind right now is buy or skip. I paid $20 for this set and I have to say that this is a great value. This LEGO set cost me almost double the price of the Mattel, but this one came with so much more. So here is my recommendation. You should buy this if, number 1, you want a new yet familiar experience. This is a safe bet for LEGO collectors who want to try alternatives without risking too much in terms of cost. Number 2, if you love a good display with customization options. This comes with alternative rim covers and optional stickers, so you can definitely make this your own. Plus, the included Hot Wheels is excellent and can be displayed alongside its big brother. But on the flip side, you may want to skip this set if, number 1, you prefer a fully brick-built experience with no special parts. Number 2, you don't like off-brand sets, though calling Mattel off-brand is a little wild, but in this case, it is non-LEGO. And number 3, if you don't like Hot Wheels. Right now, the brick shop seems intrinsically tied to the Hot Wheels brand, so it makes you wonder if this set could be sold for even less if they drop the little Hot Wheels car. We'll see how that shakes out in the future. And now it's time to choose your next adventure. We uploaded 4 brand new videos on the channel today. You've watched this one about the Mattel Brick Shop Cadillac, and now you can select from the links on your screen.